Alright, hello people. This is the third video on the subject that I've made this week. But I have a brand new and free way to send me your EZMuze. So I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on this simple method. In fact, I'm probably going to put more into making this video than it'll actually take for you to send me your music. So things you will need for this video. Obviously you need your Xbox that has all your EZMuze on it. You'll need essentially a 4GB to 16GB flash drive, wiped clean. You want nothing on it at all. If you don't have one that's clean, just, take your flash drive, put it into your computer, and move all the stuff that's in it into a folder on your computer so you can put it back afterwards. But so you want a flash drive that's completely clean, and then essentially you just need an internet connection. Essentially this method for sending me your EZMuze music will get me all of your EZMuze music. You will have to do a little bit of stuff on the computer, but you don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to fill anything out. This is literally the easiest way that costs you absolutely no money, takes no hassle, probably only about 20 to 30 minutes of your time, or a little bit more depending on your internet speed. But this is pretty hassle-free and avoids a lot of the drama that we experience when you try to directly send me a track over EZMuze 2.0. This is especially good for people who have a crap ton of EZMuze in their of their own or in their receive folder that they want to send me. If you have just like one brand new song and that's the only thing you're looking to get to me, then it's probably easier for us to meet on Xbox. But yeah, at the same time, that would require you to have Xbox Live, and this method does not. Although this method gives me your entire library. So let's get into the core of what we're doing here. And so first thing you want to do is go over to your settings tab and click on system. I'm assuming this is the same for everyone running Xbox 360. That's the most up to date. Next thing you do is just go down to storage, and you normally you'll just have hard drive, but this is where you'll plug your flash drive into your Xbox. And for me, my flash drive is only 4GB, but that's kind of all I needed because I don't have as many files in my EZMuze games as some of you do. But as you can see, there's absolutely nothing, mostly absolutely nothing, I don't even know what that is, pretty much nothing on this flash drive though. So what you want to do is you go into hard drive, which is where all your actual stuff is, assuming that you actually have all your games on your hard drive and not like in the cloud. But in any case, you go into games and apps, and you go all the way down the list to indie games, and you click on that. You want to go down to where you have EZMuze stuff at. Now, you're going to see a couple different things here. You're going to see these three, and there's one further down the list that we'll get to in a moment as well. But you see EZMuze, and with this EZMuze, sometimes the Z will be capitalized, but it's essentially the same file. And then you have EZMuze Plus 2, EZMuze Plus Hamster Edition, and all the way down here you have storage for EZMuze Plus 2. So first things first, you want to ignore this EZMuze Plus 2 and this Hamster Edition, the one that's 172 megabytes and the one that's 62 megabytes. These two are the actual base programs. So that is pretty much unnecessary for me to have. What you want to do is you want to take the other EZMuze that has nothing else but that as its name, and its file size will vary depending on the size of your library. You want to take this one and the one that's storage for EZMuze Plus 2, which if you have a lot of music, it'll probably be around a gig or so. This one's going to be much more massive than your Hamster Edition one, for sure. But in any case, what you want to do is just take each of these two files, storage for EZMuze 2 and EZMuze, take each of these and copy them to your USB storage device. Now, I'm using a friend's library because I ran a test on this earlier, and so the file sizes are much smaller. For some of you that have close to 1 gigabyte of storage, this might take a moment. So if you have something you can do, like go, take the dog out for a walk or take a shit, clean the dishes, do some of that while you're waiting on some of the stuff to move. So we're also going to copy the single EZMuze one. But I just want to make it clear, as I possibly can, that these two you do not want to send me, because these are just actually the program itself. You want the other ones that are your actual library, all your songs. So if it has 172 megabytes or 62 and it looks like these, do not pick those. Pick this one and pick this one. And now, just to make sure we got that right, we back out, we go to USB storage device, click games and apps. The only thing there is indie games, and these are the two that should be there. Now, like I said, occasionally with this one, the Z in EZMuze, the first Z, will be capitalized. Sometimes it'll have a picture there, like the black picture with the EZMuze logo, and that's totally fine, but it's the same thing. So you got both of those, they're both on your flash drive. And now we essentially can pull the flash drive out and turn off our Xbox, because that is all we need from it at this time. Alright, so now we're here on our computer, and we have our flash drive from Xbox that we just put all that storage stuff into. We're going to plug that in to our computer or laptop, whatever the hell. Probably best if it's one of those, though. And I don't know why mine automatically pops up when I put a flash drive in, if yours doesn't, but in any case, what you should see is a folder named content. Theoretically, if you see Xbox 360, it should be the same thing. If you don't see anything, what you'd want to do would be click on View up here and click on Hidden Items, make sure that's checked, and then you might see a folder called Xbox 360. That's at least the way things used to be done. I don't think it's done the same way anymore, so you should just have a normal folder named Content. So what you are going to do now, I would suggest you take this folder, you hit Control-C to copy, or just click on this and hit copy, and go somewhere that's familiar to you. You can say copy it to your desktop. Me, I'm just, I'm anal, so I'm going to put it in a place I know where it is, and I'm going to paste it there. Now again, the larger content folder your content folder is, the longer it's going to take to move it around. This one's only 17.8 megs. This is actually Pizza Hut Sluts that I'm using for this demo, for the fact that it won't take as long. So you have that, you have it copied to a place on your computer that's not your flash drive. First off, what we want to do is click that folder, and you're going to right click on it and hit send to compressed zipped folder. So it's going to zip that. It might take quite a bit of time, again, depending on how large that folder is. So next thing we're going to do then to send this to me, I'm just going to open up Notepad here real quick, is you want to go to globalfiles.net. Seems pretty safe to me. I haven't had any issues with it. I also run an ad blocker, so that might be in your interest if you're one of those people that gets paranoid. But you go to globalfiles.net, and voila. So the easiest thing to do is go back to where you have your zip folder here, and you just drag and drop your zip folder. And again, another time where this will probably take an extremely long amount of time, but it also depends on your internet speed. But whenever that is fully done, alright, so set up the parameters, accessible to those who have this link, works, and then you can just put in your artist name, something of that nature, say save changes. Sometimes it might actually ask you to do a CAPTCHA. That's not unusual, and just do that and it'll save just fine. But so what you want to do then is this link right here, ignore all the social media crap, but you have permanent link to this file. You copy this and you essentially can find Railblade on Facebook or on my page, send me a message. You can also reach out to us through to me through my contact form on my website, or just on YouTube, view email address and email it to me, or send a message through that, or join our Discord, where we have all sorts of Discordy things. You can message me with that. But basically you just want to say, hey, Railblade, and I can't message myself, but you post that link to me and I can take it. I can go right to the page here that we were viewing just a second ago, and I can download it and I can run your library on my Xbox and get all of the songs you've ever made, all the songs you've ever received, and it saves both of us a crap ton of time trying to meet up and collect each other's music off each other, or just me collecting your music. It saves me a ton of time, it saves you a ton of time, it saves you having to get Xbox Live Gold, and it saves us having to try and schedule things out. So this is honestly the easiest way, and it gives me so much more of the stuff. Instead of us trying to fidget with EZMuze 2.0 especially, try to fidget around with that software for 20 minutes and maybe I get 4 tracks. This way, in a matter of half an hour, I get all 100-200 songs you happen to have access to. This gives me everything. So, as I have just shown, you have multiple ways to contact me. From the Railblade website, you can join our Discord by clicking join our Discord. From the website, or from the YouTube page rather, you can join our Discord or find Facebook or the website. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave comments in the description or just message me. You know how to find me, I've said that multiple times, but that's all I got. Hopefully some of you will find value in this method, especially King Beatbox and some others who have been trying to send me a ton of stuff. Bladed Distractions actually just got in touch with me, the guy who used to have a YouTube channel dedicated to posting EZMuze. I've gotten back in touch with him, and he's in our Discord server now as well. The guy whose name I still don't quite know how to pronounce, right there. But yeah, also, like I said, join our Discord. We've got all kinds of updates from Mad Ninja. He also does streams on Twitch. This is a little bit of the new EZMuze Pro. Not really entirely sure what it is I'm showing you, but I'm showing you stuff. So yeah, that's all I have. Feel free to send me your stuff this way. It seems like a lot better of a way to do it. That's all I got, and later.